Hello everybody, I am Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin, and I am kicking off day 2 of the Simple Treasures Crafters Circle Fall for Vintage event, and I'm so excited to be a guest presenter. Hey Betty, they're celebrating their 1-year anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it, and we're honoring our sweet Sookie with vintage because she loves vintage so much. I'm sure y'all already know all that from watching all the wonderful crafters yesterday live. I'm just going to go down here so I can see your comments like I always have to do and hope that it lets me see them. Yeah, there's everybody. Hey, Elizabeth and Brenda and Clarice. How are y'all doing today? Hey, Penny, Elva, Kathy. I changed my mind at the last minute. I had everything. I knew exactly what I was going to do, and it was going to be fine. I'll still do it. And I just kept thinking about Sookie and the things that she likes. I mean, those true vintage things. And I thought, no, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to save that one for another day. For Sookie, I'm going to do something that's more Sookie. And so I started digging through my stash. I have a sister-in-law who is so great at procuring vintage. She has a beautiful booth at Southern Vintage Company. There's Labriska. Hey! Oh, I'm glad you're here. There's 2 Lindas. Is it 2? Yeah, 2 different Lindas right there. Hi, Libby. So, I lost my train of thought there for a second. That happens a lot. It derails. But my sister-in-law, she finds the greatest things for me. And I've had this little thing tucked away, and it came to mind as soon as I was thinking about what to do for this event this morning when I realized, maybe that wasn't quite it. Hey, Gwen. Moidle is here. That's who I'm talking about. My sweet sister-in-law, Moidle. And I don't know why my lighting keeps doing those weird things. That's so odd. What, there we go. I don't know, made me look spooky. So this is what I pulled out. How many times have you seen these adorable old prints? Hey, Donna's here. Hey. They're in these plastic frames, and some of them, more than others, look a little tired. And so she gives me the tired ones that I can kind of revamp. So I'm going to show y'all today how I do that. And this, you're saying, well, Lindy, that's not fall. We're going to make it fall. I'm going to change it into fall. Hey, Sherry. But, it's just a little piece of cardboard. This is truly, truly vintage. Moidle, tell them how vintage it is. Thank you so much for the stars, Judy. You're so sweet. So I'm going to show y'all how I take these. You can apply this to any thrift store piece, estate sale, yard sale, side of the road, roadside rescue. When you like it, it once looked really pretty, but it's just faded and tired. It's so easy to bring it back to life. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, Minnie. Yeah, so Julie. I'm going to call you Julie because they see you as Julie. About when were these popular? What decade was it? She's so sweet to find me these great things. So let me show you. These are 2 others that she gave me. This is one of them that I haven't redone yet. Same thing. It's just cardboard in this little plastic frame, but truly vintage. And so here was the companion piece for it that I did live. So do you see the difference and how a little bit of paint will bring it right back to life? And I just love this. I love it. So that's what we're going to do with this today. And I just started pulling fall colors. And we're just going to play and have a good time. There's Opa. Hey, Michelle. So look at these yummy colors. This is what we're going to use today to bring this all back to life. Okay, everybody's here. Oh, and have y'all seen, I think it's when I move a certain way. Have y'all seen these from Dollar Tree? I've only seen them one time and I grabbed it right up. It's a palette, and these are like wax paper sheets. So I'm gonna try it out today, and then when you're done, you just rip it off and throw it away. Is Amanda here too? Hey Amanda. Hey Lana. Welcome Tom. Oh, she said it's D. Welcome D. Y'all, why does it keep, there we go. I'm sorry about that. It's, you know, different time of year. Let's scooch me over that way a little bit. Are y'all seeing how that happens? That's crazy. Okay, I keep looking up and seeing glow. Hey Jody. Hey Patricia. There's Virginia. Okay, so let's start with some spiced pumpkin. And y'all just forgive me if I glow. It's the way the light's coming in, I suppose. Yeah, aren't these cool palettes? This is my first time trying it, so I'll try it for you, and let you know what I think of them and whether you need to spend $1. Yeah, I'm glowing. I kind of don't want to glow that way. And it goes away when I put my hand over it. I don't know. Hey Mary, you have some vintage prints too? Yeah, it is so easy, and don't even tell me, oh, I don't know how to paint, because I'm going to show you. It's so simple doing it this way. My light is shining, John. I know. Maybe is that what it is? Thank you for sprinkling, Lynn. Actually, my bulbs are good. They're not changing. It's the way, it's something with my camera, I believe, but it's okay. Thank you, Carol. I hope you are too. Thanks, Kathy. That's sweet. So these colors, oh, I'm so excited. Now, you're just going to follow along with what's already there. So let's start out with, see these little blue flowers on there? I'm going to make those teal, that new color that's been really hot for this fall. And you're just going to follow the outline of those flowers. And you watch the shading. For instance, the outside of the petals are a little darker on this flower. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. We're going to put that little part in the middle, and we're going to take out, let's see if I can just get a little bit of white. I don't need much white. Hi, Sarah. Okay. And I'm going to take just a dab of that white. I didn't rinse my brush or anything. And I'm going to just pull that teal down toward the center. When you see the lighter portion of the original, we're going to make it come back to life. And we'll do the same on this one. Just that fast. You're just going right over the top of the little flowers that are already there, and where you see dark, you make it your main color, and where it's a little lighter, you just add a little white. So this one right here and here. So you'll start to see that I'm doing all the blue ones first, and they're gonna start to pop right off that page. Hey Mavis. Lavender in it, and you did, oh, how about that? Now see, I never would have thought to do that with that's bothering me, with a border. That's really cool. Saved you a ton of money too. Okay, I'm gonna turn it a little bit so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing, hopefully. See them beginning to pop. I do too, Michelle. I do too. I love that color for fall this year. Hey, Amanda. So, okay, we've got our little blue flowers done. I see this little blue flower has one yellow, originally had one little yellow piece right here. We're gonna hit that one. Now I'm gonna go into these little, they almost look like teeny tiny sunflowers. And I'm just gonna hit those middles with this I think it's called banana cream. I love this yellow. That's just the middle of those. And you know, I don't know how these looked back in the day when they were brand new, if they were this vibrant. But you know what? It doesn't really matter because you can make it whatever you want it to be. With any of them, I have turned some of them into more of an abstract piece. Bigger ones, you still go right along with the flowers, but you don't have to be as precise with them. Do your overhead camera. Melanie, I'm not set up for that. Let me see. Let me just see if I can, how close I could get y'all to that. I usually have it for those classes. I do it, but you know what I've got to do? Hold on. Hold, please. Let me fix this. Little adjustment. That's a good idea. Now let's try this. Now let's try this. Is that better? Hi, Darlene. Hey, Trish. So y'all can see that better now, can't you? Good idea. See, I did this little, what color was this? Summer Peach. Ooh, I love that color. For those little buds. Now I'm going to get the brown. And I'm just going to go around the outside of these little flowers. Just like that. You don't have to be all particular about it. You're just going to follow what's already down there for you on the print. And then I'm just going to take a little dot and kind of go in the center. Let me fix that. All right, I'm putting these glasses on top of my contacts just to see details better. How pitiful is that? All right. I want to get all these little flowers right in here. Now see them coming to life? Now, Sookie might tell me, girl, you leave that alone. I loved its vintage goodness. But if you can tell, it's a little tired because, you know, it's got some little marks on it. But we're going to fix all of that. That's okay, Becky. I'm just glad you got here. I see a little original brown right back in here and in here. Put that in there, and I love that you get to, you know, pick your own colors that you want to use. And look, there's some dark right in there. That looks like it might have been a poppy. Okay. All right, I think that's the brown. Yeah, sometimes it's really, you know, the old marks are good. Oh, good, yeah. I chose this set that Trish made because it's got a vintage feel to it. And so it's perfect for today. Okay, now, let's see. One color I didn't get out was the deep purple. It's right here. There we go. We're gonna do a little of this deep purple, but I only see one flower that's this color. So let's bring it to life real quick. And we're gonna do just a smidge of black right to show the depth in that one. Right down in here. Oh yeah, Michelle, wait till you see how the finished product looks. Oh, I love doing these. All right, now let's go in with our spiced pumpkin onto this flower. And you know what I'm gonna do? I've got terracotta. Yeah, these are all acrylics, and I use Americana, I use Ceramic Coat, I use Craft Smart. I've got Folk Art. It's all out here on my table right now. All of these colors are all those different brands. Well, that wasn't a whole lot different, was it? I thought that was going to be a lot darker. I'm going to add a little brown to it to just darken it up just a little bit right in there. Oh, is Lee here? Yeah, there she is. Hey, Lee. Lee from the Turquoise Valentine. Okay, now to darken it up a little bit. What did she say? It changed to Oprah? Oh, I bet when you said Oprah, it changes. Yeah. It always changes her name to Oprah, doesn't it? See how that's just shading it a little bit. I just put a little bit of that brown in there to show, you know, you just follow those darker spots of the leaves. So you don't, you know, if you don't paint every day and it's not your thing, you don't have to. It's so easy to do this. You just go right over the top of the painting that was already there. Okay, let me look around. I'm going to, what was that one? We're going to do green around that one, I see. Yeah, this paintbrush is from a set that's in my Amazon store. And I've had two of these. I mean, two of these sets. I'm on my second one. They're like $9.99. I don't spend a lot on paintbrushes, but I can't remember how many, but they're quite a few. And this is the number 4, and it's got such a fine tip. But I also got out this one. This is my teeny, oh, well, let me get in the camera. The 00, it is teeny tiny. So when I get in here on these little stems, we're gonna have to use this guy. Okay, now I think I am going to move on to these roses, but I want to make those this pretty what it's called, summer peach. Yeah, like I said, I just pulled from what I had in my stash, and of the colors I wanted it to look fall, because we're doing fall vintage. So I'm changing this little spring vintage piece over to fall. And this is another little paintbrush set that I actually got at Hobby Lobby. It's Fine Touch, but it's just a little bit, look at that glow on my hand. See, even my hand's glowing. There we go. It's got a flatter square end. All right. Aren't y'all enjoying this event? It's been so much fun. I think I caught most everybody yesterday. I tried to get there to as many as I could. And then it's going on again tomorrow, so y'all don't miss that either. Up after me will be Renee from Simple Abundance. Okay. Now, for the darker part, or for the rose, I think I'm just going to dip into that terracotta and kind of go around here. If you want to change it from a rose to a carnation, you could do that right here. You know, you just go around the shape of the flower and add some color to it. Okay, let's go back into this one. This little rosebud here. Hey, Carrie. Oh, you were having some of that good cashew chicken. Told y'all yesterday Mr. Taterbuggin is cooking Friday night this week. He is gonna make white beans and ham and his cornbread that I absolutely love. So mark your calendars for 5 o'clock on Friday. He's gonna be cooking for us. Hey, Janet. All right, where was I? Right in here. You don't even have to be precise about this, because it's when you pull back from it, you're gonna see that it's all just it's just bringing it forward. You don't have to, you know, be too picky about it. Lori, was that Lori? Yes, this is a vintage piece that my sister-in-law found for me, probably at an estate sale, I'm betting. And it was just kind of tired, and it's been waiting for me to revamp. And I just feel like today's the perfect day. This is what I wanted to do. Hey, Agnes. There's Agnes from Just That Perfect Piece. All right. I'll go around here with this green, and I chose, instead of like a spring green, I chose this more olive green. What is the name of it, so you know? Huh, it's olive green. That's the name of it. All right. And then I'm going to show you what the final detail will be that really makes it like new again after we get these little flowers done. Thank you, Lori. It was time to be rescued from my craft cabinet. It's been in there waiting for new life for months, and like I said, I had something else planned, but today I kept thinking, you know, that's not really Sookie, and we're kind of crafting for Sookie in her honor, and so I thought I gotta go more vintage today. True vintage. And y'all forgive me if I miss comments, because I've got to look down to do this. I don't want to, you know, I want to be sure to get it finished for y'all in my time slot. Oh, thanks, Lori. I was hoping so. I appreciate that. Okay, that's a little bit lighter green, so all I'm going to do is leave that green on my paintbrush and go back in with white and then go back in with the green. And it should be, yeah, see, it's just a little bit lighter. And you can see you don't have to go heavy duty on the paint. You can just, you know, just lightly go in there like I'm doing and just hit those little spots and they'll just pop right back out. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I just love doing this. I really do. I've done some for my own house, you know, that she brought me, and they just needed a little bit of oomph and have had so much fun. And I haven't had an update on her today. Maybe somebody else here has and could tell us. I'm not sure. The last I saw was from yesterday. And y'all just go to her. Be sure to follow her Crafting with Sookie page. That's where they, her sweet niece and daughters and everybody give their updates when they can. Hi, Jana. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Hope you'll like what we do here. All right, let's do some little stems down here. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I loved your 70s retro that you did last night. That was so cool. Totally 70s. That brought back memories. I keep saying, for one of my lives, I'm going to get out all of my macrame animals my dad made for me when I was growing up. They're all still in the attic. You couldn't pay me $1 million for those things. I love them. And I have all kinds of animals that he made, but especially his owls, you know, that was kind of his specialty. And he used to do those owls for graduation, and he would put a little graduate cap on it and everything that he made. My dad was really artistic. He was too critical of what he did, but he was really good. All right, let's get a little white here. I need to get those out, Sarah. Yeah, people have said they'd like to see those. I need to, now that it's cooling down, I can get up in that attic. I need to just get them all down. I think y'all would enjoy seeing them. He did, oh my goodness, I had an elephant, a giraffe, a frog, and they're, you know, these big old macrame wall hangings. They hung all over my bedroom, and oh, I just cherish those. All those bright, you know, 70s colors in them, and it was fun. Sarah, I guess so. You know, forever I said it skipped a generation because my youngest son definitely has it. He's an artist, and I kept saying, well, you know, that skipped me. I always crafted, but I never had painted. I didn't think I could. And when I started painting when I was 50, and when I turned 50, that was about the time I started trying my hand out at it, and just kept going. And I'm just so excited because I love it. I love to paint. If I want to relax, I just get out the paints and paint brushes. That always does the trick. Yeah, Labriska, I mean, I am always looking for them. I love doing this. I just love taking what, you know, an old one that's just, ugh, it's seen better days. And then the finished piece is just, with just a little bit, you know, little bit of effort, and you've got this whole pretty brand new painting. But it still is going to look vintage. All right, now I'm leaving the yellow on my brush now, and I'm going to dip back into that summer peach. And I'm going to do these little buds right in here. Whatever they are. Is it looking fallish enough, y'all? Should I thought these were really fall colors. But spiced pumpkin, for goodness sake. Let me add a little spiced pumpkin in there. Like that. And I think I see one right in here. I don't want to miss anything. Let's just, that one's not showing up very well. I'm just going to add a little bit of color right there. All right. You see fall colors good. Okay, now let me show you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to get out this buttermilk, Americana buttermilk. Because, and you may love it just like this, you know, and leave the background alone, which is fine. This is all totally up to you and what colors you want to use and how you want it to look. But I want to cover up this, there's like a little water spot on it, and you know, it's just seen better days. So let me grab, oh, what brush do I want to use here? I think I'm going to try this one. Oh, yes, yeah, that's right, Melanie. It would match her decor with this teal in it. Oh, I love it. So I'm just going to start. And you're like, Lindy, there's, you know, you should have done this first. No, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And hope that it turns out good. You can even, you know, you could even fix up this frame if you wanted to. If the black, you know, you could do a brown to go with it. So we're just gonna, what we're gonna do is go right up around the flowers. So it gives it, you can still see that background. It will make those flowers really pop right around the outside edges. I hope y'all will try this sometime. I want to see yours. I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. And you can what was I about to say? Oh, you with something like this, you're not, this is, you see how easy this is. You don't have to, everything's already down there for you. So you can just sit there and listen to a podcast, an audiobook, some YouTube, whatever you want, music, and just relax while you do it. It's just so relaxing. And I want my background to look kind of modeled like that. So I'm kind of just scooting the paintbrush around on it. You know, it doesn't, I don't want it to look perfect. Get in here just a little bit. I need some more paint. Right in here. And as I go around, you're really going to start to see everything just pop. Scootage, gorgeous scootage of the brush. For those of y'all who don't know, Trish and I have been best friends since we were 13. Lord, she makes me laugh. That's about all we do when we get together is laugh. So this is, I'm showing y'all some gorgeous scootage of the brush. Yeah, you do that with crochet. It's, when you find that that one thing that you just so enjoy doing, and you get so much joy and relaxation when you are doing that, stick with it. That's how I found out about my painting. I just relaxed when I started painting and had fun, and oh my goodness, it's I just love it. That's my favorite. There's a hair. And I'll have to go back and read your comments afterwards if I missed anybody. While I'm looking down, look at that wiggling around in there on me. It's all it is a little piece of thick paper. So you do want to be kind of gentle with it when it's a real old piece, but it's holding up well to the paint. Lindy lingo. Yeah. Like getting all your ingredients together for a craft, right? Or decomposing something and then putting it back together. Oh, good, Sue. I'm happy to hear that. I've had a lot of people say they do find watching me paint to be relaxing, so that always makes me happy. We could all use a little bit of that right now, couldn't we? And making something pretty again. Tell me how you did that, Yvonne. You faux painted your clients' houses. I was wondering that too, Labriska. I don't know if Julie answered that or not. What decade? Because she has a lot of these that she finds, and if they're in really good shape, of course, she leaves them alone and puts them in her booth, and they're gorgeous. But when they're tired or have stains on them, like this one did, I get to be the lucky recipient of those to bring them back to life. And in case y'all missed it from the start, here's one I did before. I think I did this on a live. She had found this piece for me. I haven't redone this one yet, but this is its companion piece that I have redone. All the difference in the world. Still a vintage vibe, absolutely. Oh, you painted their walls. Oh, cool. Oh, I bet that was fun. It scared me to death, though, I believe. I'm not very good with that kind of painting, but I bet you made it look gorgeous. I think leaving that little bit of old vintage around the flowers lends to the fall feel of it a little bit, don't you? It's looking pretty fallish now to me. And this, may come across as a white on camera, but it's not. It's a buttermilk. It's, and it's even darker than antique white. So that's why I chose this color, because I thought it would blend in well, go well with the fall colors that we chose for the flowers. Let's flip it this way. Yeah, I was hoping this would be a new idea for some of you, and give you some ideas what to look for in those thrift stores and yard sales and estate sales, when you can get them really inexpensive and bring them back to life and make them fit your own decor. You don't even have to worry. even, y'all, even those 80s mauve and blue prints that we all grew up with or had or whatever, don't count those out, because you know, you could do that with those and just bring it up to date with the colors. Okay, now I'm gonna flip y'all back up here. Take my glasses off. Ooh, and I'm still glowing. There we go. So look at that. That's glowing too. I don't know what is going on, but I'm in love with it now. I absolutely love it now. I love seeing it. You know, once I can see it in the camera real well. So there's the difference. Oh, I wish I had taken a before picture. That would have been the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Lindy, I always forget that. So, do I leave the frame black, or do I change the color of the frame? What do y'all think? And I'm right on time. Yay! I have 4 minutes to spare. Oh my goodness. That's always so hard for me. So there we go. Let me fix that camera again. I hope I made Suki proud. I hope she'll like this. Oh, in a screenshot. Thank you, Amanda. Duh. Sometimes I'll worry about myself. I'll grab a screenshot. Yeah. I will do that. But I am really, really loving this now. And 45 minutes, you got a brand new piece. Brown frame. Ooh, leave the frame. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for joining me today for the Fall into Vintage Simple Treasures event. I had so much fun getting to redo this for y'all. And I hope it gave you some ideas, and you'll go rummage through your stash and find something to redo. And I want to see y'all. Let me know. We've got our group is Taterbug and Sweet Taterbugs. If you do this, post it in there so I can see it. A green frame olive. Oh, okay. Oh, good ideas. I'm gonna live with it for 24 hours. That's what I usually do. I live with it for 24 hours, and then I decide if I still want to change it, I'll change it then. And sometimes I realize, no, I like it. I'm gonna just leave it like that. So next, y'all, it's almost time. At 6 o'clock Central is Renee from Simple Abundance. Did I get the name right? Yeah, Simple Abundance. My brain. So don't miss her. I know Hildy's gonna be on tonight. And there's one more. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shabby Heart by Vines. Am I right? Cindy is gonna be on. I think she's in between the two sisters, Hildy and Renee. So anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I had a ball doing this with y'all. And if you follow my page, I'll be live tomorrow, my regular day at 4 o'clock Central. So I'll see you then. Let me do that one more time. There we go. Bye, everybody. And thank you for asking me to come back and do this. I appreciate it. All right, bye.